Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Lawrence here and I'm going to show you how I decorated these Easter cupcakes. Now it's really important whenever you do anything with food that you have asked your parents' permission and get them to help you as much as possible, and that you've washed your hands, and if you've got long hair that you've tied it up. So I have made the cakes and some buttercream using this recipe here. And I have coloured some of my buttercream using food colouring, and my icing, which is this here, with some food colouring as well. Now if you've not got food colouring, you can buy the icing already coloured, so don't worry about that. So I'm going to start with the nest cake. So I've put some of my brown icing into a piping bag, and I'm going to start in the middle of the cake. And I'm going to squeeze the bag as hard as I can and go round and round until I get to the edge of my cake. Now don't worry if it makes a little bit of a mess. It doesn't have to be really neat. And just neaten up that bit there. And when I've done that, I'm just going to take some of my mini eggs and place them in the middle of my nest. Then I'm going to show you how I did my carrots. So I've put my green icing into a piping bag, and this time I've got a special piping tool, but if you've not got one of those, don't worry, just use a spoon to create the same effect. So I'm going to squeeze again as hard as I can to create some grass. And I'm going to go all the way around. And one in the middle. And then I'm going to put my carrots, and the carrots I brought from the shop as well, already made. And I'm going to just place those in the middle of my cake. And then the last one, I'm going to do my Easter chick. Now I'm going to use some icing sugar. I'm going to put my icing sugar onto my clean surface. I'm going to take some of my yellow icing and I'm going to roll it out. Roll it out with a rolling pin. And then I'm going to take a circular cutter. Again, if you've not got one, don't worry, just use a spoon to create a circle. And then I'm going to place that onto my cake. Then for the nose, I'm going to take some of my orange. A little bit more icing sugar on. And again, I'm going to roll it out. And this time I'm just going to get a knife. Again, make sure you've got your parents with you. I'm going to just cut a triangle and pop it on my cake. Now it's quite fiddly, but again, don't worry if it doesn't look too neat. And then lastly, for my eyes, I'm going to get a little bit of brown icing and I'm going to just roll that with my fingers, just a tiny, tiny bit, and put it on top of the nose for the eyes. And again, a little bit of white, tiny bit, just to finish off the eyes. Then for the wings, I'm going to get some more of my yellow. again, I'm going to roll it out with my rolling pin. And this time I'm going to make a smaller circle, and again I've got a cutting tool, but if you've not got one, don't worry, just use your knife or a spoon to create the shape that you want for your wings. Now I'm going to cut mine in half. And put each of those onto the side for my wings. And that's it. Now if you've not got the icing, or if you think that's going to be quite tricky and quite fuddly, you can do Rice Krispie cakes or cornflake cakes with some melted chocolate and mini eggs, and they will look just as tasty. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.